Hello. So in this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how you can take your Schedula gradebook and turn it into something that you can actually print and put on your wall for your students. So here I am, I've gone to Grades Gradebook, and I used my Marking Period 1 gradebook for this demo. So all I have to do is I have to click the Excel button to download to Excel. I'm going to save it, and I'll just go ahead and put that on my desktop for right now. Sure. Open. Okay, so what the deal is with Schedula is that they always do everything as a certain type of file, a comma something file. The reason they do that is because it takes up less space on their server. However, it can cause problems for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is, instead of saving it as comma deleted, I'm going to go ahead and save it as a Excel template. Now on your computer you might have greater than 2003, which is cool. For me, I'm going to use this. Save. Okay, great. So obviously if I was to try and print this, okay, here I go to, let's see, File, Print. I don't really want to print all of these pages with all of these giant columns, right? So I'm going to go back to my screen, and I'm going to select all of these things. I'm going to do two things. Number one is, let's make these columns a little smaller, much more tree friendly. Number two is I'm going to select this stuff, the headers. I'm going to right click, Format, and I want to be able to read that stuff. So if I go to Alignment this way, now I can read what every single assignment is, and I can see the squares the kids got, right? Now if this is an if you want to show your kids exactly what they could have got, all I did is I Control X, I cut this, I'm going to paste it right here, Control V, and I'm going to make myself a little column points possible, so that the kids know what they could have gotten on each of these assignments, right? And that way you can say to them, well, why do you think your grade is so low? And they can drag their finger up on the screen and say, oh, this was worth 10 points, I got 1, right? That's pretty helpful. Okay, cool. Almost done doing this, 2, 2, 2, and so on. Great. Okay, now here's Marking Period 1 so that they understand that's the average. I'm going to bold it. Okay, if you're printing this for your students, obviously you're not going to want to do it by name. You want to do it by OSIS. I'm going to highlight this, Control X, moving it off the page, a page that I'm not going to print. Okay, I also need to make this column wider so they can see their whole OSIS. I'm going to delete this column. Delete. Delete. Okay, I am going to change this way. I don't need any blanks. Delete. And if I really want to save paper, maybe I'll decide to use legal. And now we have the entire gradebook on one page with the kids' score highlighted, ready to print.